Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here. Not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And on the carry, he's heading left. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Keeping it on the ground here. Looks like Illinois will have the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Hand off to the right side. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Fighting off the defender. Take it now, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to 3rd down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
This Illinois offense is moving quickly down the field. The back's got it. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He shreds the tackle. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical. He's got speed.
He's got room looking for the end zone. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Freeman. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Every now and then you see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Important second down play coming up. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on first and second down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on third down, but it's still fourth down. Can they pick up the first?
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He thought about returning it. Takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And they hand it off to the back. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs, it's Freeman. Breaks loose at the 45. Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the first down. But what a play here.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Down he goes. A sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he's got it. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Grab down the middle. It's Freeman. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And the runner takes off to his right. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. And here's the handoff. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to pass this time. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
They're going to run it. Fighting off the defender. Can Illinois convert on fourth down here? Ball handed off. They pick up the first down. Tackle at the 25.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. Now
he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Illinois. But they try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. Running with purpose. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. The tight end has got it, and the gain just good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. 1st and 10 play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Looking to score with a run to the right. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That ball snagged for a completion. He's found some room at the 45. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Here's that defense shifting again. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. Here we go on 4th down. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Couldn't find anybody open. He just has to throw it away. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. They're going to run it here. but the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Who makes the grab? Tackle finally made, but it's a big gain. Moves the ball to the 48. Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. The pocket breaking down.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Freeman. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Boy, how exciting is this first half, man? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. They get him down to the 41, but it's good enough for a 1st down.
And the defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Tries to get it to the running back. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Illinois will kick it off to get the second half going. Bringing it out, it's Freeman. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. On first down, it's play action. He's running out of time here. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Now that's called making adjustments at halftime and coming out, believing in those adjustments and attacking a defense. Good job here with the execution and a great throw by the quarterback.
He'll pitch it. Offense getting set. It's second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call. Ball near midfield, no punting team. The offense is going for it. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And a sophomore making an impact play.
The defensive end gets in there and comes up with a sack. They were in a 4-3, and the pass rush came off the edge and made a big play.
They'll kick it away here. And the punt bounces out of bounds inside the 10. Great work by the punter. The offense will be pinned back. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Jukes to get free. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
Ooh, that came close to breaking into the secondary and potentially a big play. Read option, the quarterback keeps it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yards. Only a nice tackle prevented it from going all the way.
Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
What a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others, but, man, plays like this is what you love to see. You're trying to creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wide out. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33. Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Just a great play by the running back there. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
7th play of the drive coming up. On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Longhorns are in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Touchdown, Longhorns. They will claim the 2nd half lead. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Running through the tackle. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, these linebackers better put on their big boy pads today, facing a big physical runner like this who can take hits and give them back. The only way they can stop this running back consistently is with multiple defenders trying to bring him down.
And there's the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Makes the catch downfield. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. Here's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. They're setting out to try to PAT.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
So often we get caught up in the quarterback and the wide receivers and the skill in this game. This is another example of a nice job by the offensive line, giving the quarterback ample amount of time to be able to evaluate the defense and make a good throw. Good job up front by the big guys.
So the offense with a 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Making people miss. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looking right. This one caught. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Personal foul gives the offense a fresh set of downs. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back. Snags the quick throw. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. The ball is caught. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that 1st down? Great job by the D.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Moves the ball up to the 30. Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Same tailback, another carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the line.
Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Well, the defensive end's just too athletic for this offensive line. Coming off the edge, quarterback didn't even see him coming. How about that sack for the defense?
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Now, they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in good position. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Physical run, breaking tackles. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
They finally corral him at the 1.
All right, here we go. This is really it. And the defense knows that if the offense is able to score here, it's essentially over. It's mano-a-mano at the line of scrimmage. Let's see which side can gain the most leverage.
And the call is a quarterback sneak.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume, just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground, keep pounding, run that clock, because you got everything working in your direction.
Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
This gives you an idea of the versatility of this offense, Chris. 3rd down and goal from the 1-yard line. A lot of people would think they're going to run the football, but instead they trust the quarterback to make a good decision, great execution, and an easy touchdown for the offense.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers.
And the ball to the ground. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down after that previous play. And now the handoff. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looks to the left for a quick throw. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on play. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game. But they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he's got it. Touchdown, Illinois. Now the try for the two-point conversion. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he'll set up to throw. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit